What up, y'all's weed? What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl La T here at Tears and Wheat to Roll Show, where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get, beloved. We are a spiritual reader, a channel messenger onto the Most High God. Ooh, connected, divinely connected. We asking to be brought in into the entrance of the holiest of the holies, into the inner sanctuary. Yes, peace. Woo. I'm getting peace. I'm getting prosperity. I'm getting energy of prayer, the power of prayer. Praying with power is what they gave us. You want some music? No. Okay. But we did get some passages out of this book. Hey, thank you for tapping in. We are studying in this book today the three magical books of Solomon. And we got the word fear, and they had us look up the definition of it. So we're going to talk about that. They gave us, which one? The definition of fear is what they're starting with first. It says, fear is a strong, unpleasant emotion that's triggered by the perception of danger or threat. It's a universal emotion that can be caused by the anticipation of real or imagined physical, emotional, or psychological harm. Fear can lead to behavioral reactions like fleeing or becoming aggressive, right? And it says, while fear is often considered a negative emotion, it's actually a protective response that helps keep us safe by preparing us to deal with potential danger. You want to go this way? Yes? Okay. Had to figure out where they wanted us to go next. What I got when I read the definition of fear, what actually brought me to it was something in this book that mentioned fear, right? And it was talking about fearing of the Most High God. And we automatically kind of like, hey, hello, hello, hello. We automatically got like this a thing like, I don't know if I like the way that is, kind of mentioned, the way that it's conveyed, right? Because again, fear is something for us to kind of be like, ooh, I'm scared, right? And I'm thinking to myself, safety says to us, that I know that I'm secure, I'm protected always, right? And if the Most High God be with us all the time. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to the wheat field. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you that are tapping in. The Spirit is giving us this message. And so, yeah, we were getting like, don't really like the way that they say that we are supposed to fear the Most High God. Like it's something to be afraid of, right? And it makes us act in a way that's like, I have to, take some sort of action or, in order to make me feel safe, right? And I'm getting, like that tendency to, lean towards things because we have a fear of some sort of psychological, emotional, or physical harm. Like if I don't do something that the Most High God is going to physically harm us. Now, do I believe in karma? Absolutely. Like consequences for our actions happen, right? And that's a part of the natural balancing and the ordering. But it was something about that just didn't sit right with us. So they brought us to that definition, especially when people say fear is not of the Most High God, like that's something that the Most High didn't put in us. And I always think to myself, yes, it is. Like it protects us. Again, fear is a protective emotion. You're supposed to have fear, right? You're not supposed to feel comfortable with running out in traffic or you're like playing Russian roulette. You're supposed to have a sense of fear because danger is present, right? And so I'm getting this crystal, right, that is called Magnetite, right? And Magnetite. is the way we say it. So magnetite is a crystal that is present in the brain. It's a very prominent crystal, and it speaks to, I'll read it, a magnetic crystal that's found throughout the brain, especially in the cerebellum and in the brainstem. The average human brain contains about 7 billion, right? 7 billion magnetite particles, which weigh about 1 millionth of an ounce. So very, very light, right? Magnetite interacts with external magnetic fields and more strongly than any other biological material. Scientists aren't sure how magnetite gets into the brain, but some think it's breathed in from the environment. Other things it comes from other internal sources. And I'm getting internal sources like it's something that's built in us, right? And what I found to be very significant about this is that it brings me to, we are electromagnetic beings, right? We attract, right, other, that magnetic connection. So we do this naturally, and it led me to how we are activating, right, what we are sensing, what we are feeling. And I'm hearing meditation, right, calming of the body, and I'm getting this magnetic field, magnetic particles which we naturally contain, and they attract, go that vibration goes out and it attracts, an energy. So again, I'm getting magnetic attraction, and we do this like automatically interact with the world around us, and we attract, based on, I'm getting polarization, right? Because magnets are polarized, right? So our polarization, and it attracts, what it is that we're desiring, how we are polarized, how we are vibrating our frequency, right? So that was a key. So I know it's ingredients, y'all. I know how it go. It can start slow, like that old school Crisco is thick, right? We got to get out the can and into the pan, and the Most High God gonna come in, the Alpha and Omega. They gonna turn the heat up. We gonna get to cooking. We got these ingredients. What meal they making? We know a little bit of what, right? Definitely getting fear, and how does fear polarize us? How we think about it, how we consider it, our vibration, our frequency, right? Are we seeing it as a protective measure to keep us safe, or is it something that we have to, is it inciting us to be afraid kind of energy? So they gave us page 123 and 161 out of this book. Which one first? 161. So we're going to go to 161. And again, this is the 3 magical books of Solomon. And y'all know Solomon, son of David, right? Especially known for their wisdom and seeking wisdom and intelligence, right? And it brought us to chapter 10, and it says experiment concerning stolen things. So this could be, theft of energy, it could be theft of emotion, it could be theft of how we are vibrating out of a sentiment of fear, and what robs us from our manifestations. Hey, Miss Hillary, welcome back to the Wheat Field. We appreciate you. Thank the Most High God for you. I appreciate you, all of you. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting a connection between how we, our polarization, how we are vibrating, operating in that sentiment of fear, being more afraid, more anxious, anxiety, instead of, understanding that, we could use discernment. Like, is this danger real, right? Is it likely to occur? And what can we do to protect ourselves from that, right? So we definitely can use, and magnetize ourselves to repel things that will come against us for harm or some sort of detriment. And I'm also getting, things stolen. So the way that we operate from a fear-based mindset can rob us of our manifestations and what it is that we really desire, beloved. Yes. So it says, experiment. It says, given unto us the power and virtue to enable us to accomplish this experiment and to come unto the desired end of this operation through thee who art life, and unto whom life belongs to, unto the eternal ages. And they say Ashe, right? So I'm getting an experiment expedition, right? And while we were driving, before we even got to this text, we were thinking about like how people separate, what we consider um, the most. I don't know if I'm saying the most high, like if that's what it is, or like definition, like defining what's of the most high and what's not. Again, fear not being of the most high, or you can't be scientific, right, if you are spiritual or if you are religious. Like they tend to separate them into sects, like they don't operate together, like they are mutually exclusive, is what I was getting, right? A lot of people who are scientific, people will look at that community and say that they're not spiritual or they're not religious, right? And I always thought that that was odd too. Like the Most High God can be found everywhere. And I think that the Most High is very scientific, right? You think about what is science, it is principles and theories and hypotheses and things that you test, right? It's an experiment, and you are looking for a desired end. It is like, again, a set of operations and procedures that you test and to see if that is going to, if it's going to bring you to a desired end, what you expected. And as we were talking, me and the spirits, and it was like, okay, yeah, you guys give us tests all the time, and we have an infinite array of choices, right? And we are seeing as spiritual beings if that decision, what we hypothesize is going to be true based on a certain set of actions. Like we are constantly being tested, like all the time. Did you learn? Did you learn? Did you learn? Did you learn? So it struck me as odd, like why do people have that mindset like science and spirituality or religion don't coexist? Because they do. We're tested all the time. And I don't know. We don't even say that. Okay. Anywho, we're going to the next page that they gave us, which is page 76. So go with your girl. We know that these ingredients, they're going to come together. It's telling us this prayer, like a powerful prayer, right? It says, wherefore fulfill thy commands or requests, because they did say commands, but they told us to say requests. Like we request things in prayer from the Most High God all the time. Asking, you shall receive, right? And it says, wherefore fulfill my request and persist thou therein unto the end, and according unto thine interest, visibly and effably, speaking unto me with a clear voice and intelligible without ambiguity. And they want me to read that again. It says, they want me to say, the living and true Most High God, the eternal Lord of all creation, wherefore fulfill thy request and persist thou therein unto the end. And I'm getting persist thou, like we having the power to persist all the way through the end. So strengthen us, right? Edify us in the spirit so we can bear this yoke. And the yoke does consist of delivering on not only with the divine calling, the divine decree, and if you ask and you shall receive, you can receive the power so that you can sustain, you can be strengthened to, perform, right? And it says, according to thine interest, right? Thine interest, visibly, affably, and speaking unto us with a clear voice, being intelligent without ambiguity. So definitely getting clarity, right? The infinite intelligence speaking to us clearly with a clear voice, right? So we can hear and we can know and we can receive the instructions and obey them, right? And what was funny about this, they had us take a route home that was just like, we didn't know where we was going. We was just driving. And we ended up going in a big old square, right? And it was like, why did we go this way? Like, come out to go this way, to go up, to go back, and then, go back down. So it was like the way that they took us. But the way on the route, we were seeing all kinds of things. It was like, you know, moving from this place to another place, and we were seeing small, you know, homes and buildings, and then they began to expand. And before we came on, they started us with drawing a small square to going bigger to going all the way up and around, and then it took us around and sit right in the center. So it made us think about expansion, right? And definitely if we are manifesting expansion, you know, greater things, potentiality, all of our heart's desires, everything that you really want to come in, and I'm definitely getting growth and longevity, right? So it was like being present in the now, sitting in this moment. And how do we use our prayers? How do we use the scientific approach, like testing our hypotheses, our assumptions, and continuously learning, releasing the energy of fear, right? Understanding it is a protective mechanism, but how do we change that polarity to truly attract what it is that we want? So, which one next? 75. Nope. Yeah, experiment. 161. We did 77, 75. Yep, we did that. 76, we read that. And I think that's it. I think we got it. Yeah, magnetite. So they really want us to kind of dig into magnetic connections, polarity, fear-based energy. And if the fear is repelling things away from us, is it blocking us? Is it robbing us? Is it stealing opportunities from us? Are we bringing in more things that make us afraid, that make us anxious, more situations? And how do we use a scientific approach or understand that we are constantly being tested and giving opportunities to choose to change how we behave, right? Because we are like the variable in the test. Thinking about a controlled environment, we have all these variables and we get to make these selections, right? And we're crossing off the things that don't work and kind of retesting and relearning things that could work so we can get the best outcome. We can get to the divine outcome, that which has been called and decreed, right? And it's something about being present in the now that makes the difference. I'm getting calming, I'm getting resting, I'm getting seeking, asking, and receiving, listening, and I'm getting, you know, being obedient and kind of following through, that strength to persevere, right, to keep going. I'm hearing meditation and listening. Yes. Where would you like to go first? This one? All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for sticking in through all of that as we kind of get the context of the reading and going through that. I appreciate each and every one of you. We see grounding, see meditation, right? Definitely getting grounding. Yeah, choosing your path is here, right? We got another split. We see mystic healer, right? So you could have a spiritual gift of healing. You could be working on healing self. I'm hearing rest for somebody. So somebody may need to rest, right? And they pulled us back in the beginning and kind of leaned us up against the tree. So anybody that was here from right from the start saw us do that, right? Asking for entrance into the holiest of holies, the inner sanctuary. Definitely going deep, right? Even exploring your roots, what you are grounded to, what you are connected to, what you are tethered to. I'm hearing the source of you, the source of us living, right? What created all things, all of creation, the only begotten. For we are whole, we are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. We are the body, right? Look at that. Embracing enthusiasm. I'm definitely getting transformation. I'm getting your spiritual power, your spiritual essence, and shout to the heavens with happiness. It's here. Right? It's definitely giving me speaking to the heavens. I'm getting happy energy. I'm getting polarizing yourself to the frequency of joy. Look, another card that kind of represents rest and grounding, right? And just so funny, it's getting cold, it's turned into winter, right? And we just put our hammock away for the winter so that, it doesn't get destroyed. But lie back, rest, and relax. And that's exactly what we just said. The Spirit had us lie back and lean up against that tree. We said we felt like somebody needed to rest, relax, to meditate, right? We were getting that energy. And we seeing the view from above. Get the big picture. I'm getting as you lay back, you relax, you meditate. I'm getting prayer, shouting and singing onto the Most High God as well, right? Giving praise. I'm getting gratitude. I'm getting transformation. I'm getting transforming attitude, right? That you can lay back and relax to kind of calm yourself down, pulling away from fear-based energy and understanding that sometimes, all the time, the fear that we feel is protecting us from something. It is not that we need to just be protected from the Most High God and be fearful of it, because it's always with us, right? There's nowhere that you could go that you are not connected to. It's built within you. Your soul, the source of us living, is always with you. Right? It's with you in the highs and the lows. It's with you in your lowest state, and it's always trying to take you to your highest state so that you can elevate, right? So it's always funny when I hear people kind of go with that mindset like they have to go somewhere to get to the Most High. The Most High is everywhere, and it's always with you. It was with you when you did that thing, or whatever thing. In all things, it is with you. See, grace and gratitude. We were getting an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude definitely changes your attitude. I'm so grateful that the Most High God was with me in my lowest state. I am. Like the days where I didn't think I was going to make it, the days where it carried me, the days that I made heavy mistakes, the mistakes that could have taken this life away. Right when, look, yeah, I'm so grateful that it was with me. Journey by Moonlight is here. Definitely getting a journey. Believe in magic. Do you believe in magic? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting even on those dark nights. You know what I mean? Like, it is with us. The magic is with us. And sometimes that's when the magic happens. When you go through those really tough times, what they call the dark night of the soul, you start to see things differently. Everything is smooth sailing. That's another part of today's journey. The roads that they took us through, they started off rough, like bumpy, like roads that had potholes and stuff like that, and you feel like you gotta swerve around this so that you don't tear up your vehicle. To the way that it went, the road was clear. I mean, like it was so smooth. It was smooth enough for us to notice the difference in the ride, right? It was like, wow, the road is smooth all of a sudden. So us pulling that smooth sailing card definitely is significant. It is giving me the fact of, like we were just talking about, those dark times, that heaviness, like going through the dark night of like some serious ish, like some things that would tear up your vehicle, beloved, and then getting to a point of, prayer, singing with gratitude, rest, relaxation, meditation, thinking about things in a very deep and even philosophical way. How does everything come together? Why is this? Why do they separate this from that? Why do they do that? You know what I mean? And really seeking wisdom and communing, asking for a clear voice, clear instruction, the intelligence with no ambiguity. So it's not confusing. I can see things clearly right now, right? I can get the big picture, right? I can rise above, having a view from above, right? Definitely getting her rising above and looking out and looking down on everything else. Like I'm getting that's the result of doing this work. Releasing fear, changing our polarity, that we are truly magnetic beings. Like, it's real. And you can attract what it is that you want. Which one, beloved? You want both of them? This one. Yeah, staying in the flow. getting in the flow, and I'm getting staying in the flow now. Everything is, see, that's that card again, smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. Definitely, because I did put it back. I did. Yeah. We saw this too, breaking trail, right? I'm getting you going somewhere, and again, we've been picking up trailblazing energy. Like, you know, you going somewhere, you could be the first in your family, right? To do something, to go as far as you're gonna go, to rise to the heights that you're gonna rise, ascension, elevation. I'm even hearing the word affluence, right? Savor your life, passion and pleasure. Embracing enthusiasm, grace and gratitude. Gratitude changing our attitude from a fear based energy, or using that fear instead of a way where it attracts something to be afraid of, anxiety, frustration, right? Pulling back, hesitation, to understand that we could use that energy to protect us. Being very discerning, right? Protection of the vessel, protection of life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. We protecting your passions and your pleasures, the ability to savor life, being in the flow, smooth sailing, rest, meditation, prayer in a very powerful way, right? And just kind of sit in that, go with the flow as they give us the instruction clearly, that intelligence, we act on it. We are consistently testing this hypothesis to get to that end result, knowing that we have what we need to sustain, to be strengthened, to go all the way to the end, to see it through to the end. I'm getting, then you will have again that ascended viewpoint, a view from above, seeing the big picture, because somebody is breaking ground. They are breaking the trail. A breakthrough is at hand. I'm getting your spirit team working with you again to clear the field, to clear away any obstacles before you, or just give you the strength to do this work. Because there will be others that will follow you, they will come after you. Anything else in here? Spirit saying no. See, fellow travelers, there are going to be others. Support is all around you. Support is all around you. I'm getting angel numbers. We see light up is left, 1414. Light up, mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Yes, passions and pleasures. Everything is more acceptable with a light attitude. Grace and gratitude. Gratitude changes our attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities. A view from above, ascension, and it says new friends, fellow travelers, or in addition to your family. For some, it could be good vibes, speed up the process, which is why we were addressing the energy, the emotion of fear, beloved. Wish come true is here. Wish come true. 1111. Break down to 4, but it gives me 1111. It's giving me things lining up, coming into alignment. It could even be a divine union, a divine pair, right? It could be, yeah, an addition, a fellow traveler. Yeah, somebody that's going to support you. And I'm getting wisdom, right? Sight. This person has got a telescope, the ability to see far. See that peacock? And it's something with it because the peacock, the feathers are closed. So it's something about you. I'm getting a natural magnificence, naturally magnetic, not showy, not flashy, because you don't have them all spread open and doing the little peacock dance, the peacocking. But it's definitely something that's noticeable about you. And I'm getting very, y'all, that word has just been sticking in my head. Very demure. Like, you don't have to do too much for people to notice it, that you don't. And I'm getting, very attractive for somebody. Look, a release is here. Releasing of fear, coming to balance. But I also feel a release of whatever has been stored up for you. We see success, we see wealth. And also what goes around comes around. Hey, love. Hi. If somebody has stolen something from you, if you feel like you have robbed self in any kind of way, time, energy, emotion, your heart's desires, passion, pleasure, right? I'm getting, again, what goes around comes around is that cycling. So if you change your energy, change your polarization, your vibration, your frequency, what you put out will come back in. We no longer have to sit in a fear-based position and rob ourselves, even through hesitation, afraid to take a risk, thinking that the Most High God won't be with you, it won't support you. It will, beloved. It is always with you. There is nowhere that you could go that you are not connected to. See, gut feeling. Fear, right? That energy that protects us. Your gut will tell you, beloved. Your body will respond. Something ain't right with this. No. It's telling me to protect myself, right? So I'm going to sit in that energy. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to ask for instruction, for clarity, a clear voice to speak to me. The infinite intelligence will tell me, right? It will let me know with no ambiguity. So I'm getting that. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people. Focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you must bring value to the table. You do bring value to the table. You are valued. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you in the ass. 3 is a crowd. So now we said that karma takes care of itself. It's a natural balancing. Support. See? 333. Breaking trail. Support. Support is all around you, weep. Support is always around you. Stay focused. Growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talents. Seeing this number 333 is a sign that it is time to focus inward. And we got meditation, we got rest, we got relaxation, right? It says work on your skills, discover your talents, your passions, your pleasures, your skills, right? What you put out into the world, that is your value. Discover, well, you're valuable because you carry a soul, the source of us living. I mean, it's limitless. Can't nobody quantify it or put a price on it, right? Just like peace. Peace is priceless. This piece of soul, this little fractal that I am, is priceless. Come on now. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. The community greater. I'm getting, we did see that people will follow you, right? We're getting that you're blazing a trail, almost going somewhere where people around you may not have gone, like reaching for heights that they have not ascended to. And I'm getting the example of how you do this, continuing to test this hypothesis, scientific approach. I'm getting never giving up, right? Seeing it through is something that other people will follow. I'm getting them being inspired by you. Energy level, definitely managing our energy. 2121, breaking down to 3-3. The day you are waiting for will come. Maintain discipline, the ability to see it through. You're getting closer to your end goal, but there's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy, remain focused, it will pay off. And I think this card says focus. Yeah, stay in focus. See, stay focused. And behind that is grounding. Again, right? Us leaning up against that tree at the beginning. Stay focused. Stay focused. Don't need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy, right? It will pay off. It is a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust you. And we see belief systems and intuition, right? Belief system and intuition is here. Anything else in here? Yes. Is it in here? This one? Eye candy. And the first thing we see is intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, again, socializing, going with the flow. I see potential, and even romance, right? Because we said you may do this alone. It could be somebody else that comes in that's going to support you. Get some fresh air outside, grounding, right? Take a look around you. There's so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in a new exciting project, this passion, something that gives you pleasure, or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use. Spread your charm around. And I'm getting somebody that's charming, very alluring. It's something about you naturally. Like you ain't got to do too much. You ain't got to spread your peacock feathers and do the peacock and dance to get noticed. You just don't. Which one? This one? Readjustment. It's definitely something that could be, needing to be readjusted. And I'm getting magnetism, like in terms of our polarity, our frequency, moving away from fear in a way that makes us afraid, anxious, anxiety, you know what I mean, hesitant, not willing to take a risk. But thinking about it from a standpoint that it is a protective emotion, you can trust your gut, right? And you can make better decisions. High vibes. See, definitely changing the vibes. Definitely changing the vibes. Anything else? Divine intervention, prosperity, a big venture, viewing things from above. I'm getting ascension, right? A fated event, faith, purpose, a higher calling, beloved, a higher calling. Somebody's definitely called. Oh, you are so welcome. You don't know what you just did by saying that. It lets me know that the purpose of the message has been fulfilled. It has, just in that. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. This is absolutely the best part of the day. It is. We see a great shift is coming. Definitely picking up on a number 6, right? A great shift. And we see act on your idea. Act on your idea. Right? Definitely intuition, inspired action. Act on your idea. Realistic and practical approach. How do we change our approach? Changing our frequency, our vibration. Moving away from fear that will hold us back and have us hesitate, afraid to take the risk. But just think about it differently. Let your gut speak. Asking for that instruction. Testing over and over and over again. Kind of going through those variables, figuring out what works, right? They say gut feeling, follow your gut. You have the benefit of good fortune if you use your wise judgment. Again, wise judgment. You can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. View from above. We've been saying that. New heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Come on with this thing, y'all. How many times the Spirit has said that? I just got to put it up there so that y'all can read it. I cannot make it up. This is what the Spirit said. Wow. Wow. Well, you want anything else in here? No, thank you. Taking chances. Y'all, look. And behind that is unique skills, taking a chance, right? That fear can make you anxious. It can make you hesitate. It can make you afraid to take the risk. But you could use that gut feeling to test your hypothesis. It is a scientific experiment. Like, we do that thing over and over and over and over and over again. You're testing your resolve, and to have the stamina, the strength to pursue to the end, to get that instruction, ask and ye shall receive, beloved, with clarity, a clear voice, you can hear clearly. That intelligence speak with no ambiguity, like no confusion. Woo! Settle down. Get the big picture. We were getting that ascent, seeing things from above, a higher viewpoint. Act on your ideas. What would you like? Which one? This? Let's get activated. We did get Dark Night of the Soul, right? You know, things being difficult, somebody feeling like they're in a low point, maybe needing to release some things. You could be going through a releasing, right? Um, Current circumstances, recent past, even past circumstances that might still live in the body. It could be affecting your polarity and what you are magnetizing into self. Yes, we see, look, fulfilling soul contract, remembering who you are. See, those dark times call you into activation, into remembrance, right? Um, the source that's within you is the constant. It is limitless. It is immortal. And it is always with you. And it is everywhere. And it is in everything. For it made all things. There's nowhere that you could go that it is not with thee. Emerald tablet activation. See, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. How are we consciously manifesting? We have been taught that fear is not of the Most High God. How could it not be? Everything in creation comes from the Most High. So, of course, fear is a part of it, and it is a protective emotion. But it can also repel when we sit in the energy of being afraid, nervous, anxiety, hesitation, right? We can use that emotion as a guidance, a part of our guidance system to tell us, okay, it's something for us to discern, it's something for us to get clarity on. What is this perceived danger? Is it false expectation appearing real? Is it something that could definitely be real, right? A real present and clear danger, like, or is it a present danger that I'm not clear of and I need clarity? It's calling for us to stop and question. Ask and you shall receive. Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewriting your story, living your truth. That's a part of it now. There's so much more to you. There's so much more to you. I'm getting the spirits that live within you, right? The source of us living is multi-spirited. It's not just no one spirit, beloved. It's not. It's multi-spirited. And those spirits live within us as well as does the source of us all. This one. Yes. Memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, process, progress, and technology. Spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. Right. I'm definitely, of course, getting the dark night of the soul that accelerates us. It awakens us, right? I'm getting it helps us to progress, right? It helps us to navigate. I'm getting dodging a bullet, right? Fear helps you dodge a bullet. I'm getting technology, today's age. Like, we were able to get these definitions. We could use technology to advance us. We can also use it to our detriment. Same as fear. Akashic Stargate. Being aligned with your purpose at a crossroads, but understanding that there's no wrong path. Why is it no wrong path? Because it's a scientific approach. You're learning. You're growing. You're testing your hypothesis always. The same as the Most High God is always testing us. Which is the pathway that's going to take us to where we want to go. I'm getting there's no wrong road. Seraphim's Gateway. Voice activation, speaking your truth, right? Angelic attunement, divine support. Divine support is here, and support has come out a couple times. 333 support. We see fellow travelers. Support is all around you, right? So support is heavy. I'm getting that the Most High God is here to support you, and there was a part in there when we read in how to increase the power of our prayers, asking for support, right? That the support is always there. It's always with us. Like, it will be sent. And I'm getting, asking, it is delivered, but then giving them the permission to do what it is that they were sent to do. I think we kind of touched on this concept earlier in the week, but it's like we can pray for help and support. And then when we receive it, we may not recognize that that's the support that we need to get to where we need to go. It could be teaching you something, developing something in you. It's supporting you, but not the way that you think it is. If your angel teams or your spirit guides have been issued to support you because you asked for help, but if you don't allow them to do what they have been called and sent to do in order to support you for your highest good, to get you to the end, that decree, then they're not gonna be. You may not feel it in the way that you think. It may not. You know what I'm trying to say? So like if I want to get to my highest good and I ask for help and they come and I don't give them permission to do what they need to do, because free will, I have to allow them to help me. I ask for help. You can come over, or I need you to help me put this console together. But every time you try to go do something, oh, I got that part, I do that. Oh, I got that part, I do that. Oh, I got that part, I do that. Well, what the hell did you ask me to come over and help you for? Help you, watch you do it yourself? No, right? Can you come and help me? Yes, you came over to help me. You know what? I got this part. Thank you so much for taking care of that. Let me see what I can do while you doing that. It's a whole different approach. You know what I'm saying? We do that though. Oh, I got it. Do you? You just ask for help. Let them help you. That's what they said. Third eye activation. Brow chakra, third eye, right? Your inner vision and clear seeing. And we definitely were getting clarity, right? Supernova energy, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. And I'm getting this rebirth by light. The Ankh represents rebirth and renewal, like life energy, right? So Orion activation. Ooh. See, Orion frequencies, these beings right here can be real karmic-y. They like to steal your energy. How do they steal your energy? By using fear. The emotion of fear, fear mongering, making us afraid, making us sit in a place where if we don't do something a certain kind of way, then we're not going to get the desired outcome. Spirit said, reconsider that. Yeah, angelic frequency. 2112 is on a ticker up there. Angels are here, and you are safe. You have a potent connection. Why is your connection potent? Because it's built in, beloved. It is. It's built in. Now, are we grounding and really sitting and tuning in? Because just like a radio, we have antennas. Our hair, picks up communication and sends out signals. Like you are a being that sends out energy, right? We are electromagnetic beings, the highest form of technology in this plane. Gaia, boom, you, vehicle. You look at your eyes, how they work. They pick up, they read light. We put together in our mind. How do we take sound, frequency, resonance, and hear it and decipher it as language? To learn an infinite number of languages. What do we learn through observation? How do we smell? How do we taste, right? The vehicle is pristine. It has a built-in healing system. It's communicating all the time. Your central nervous system is the internet. Your brain is controlling all of this, right? So when you think about yourself, the esteem that you should have for you, beloved one, and then that real you, your true you, the source of us living, it's timeless. It's infinite, limitless creative potentiality, beloved. it is a pixel, a piece of the source. It is. So, what is there to be afraid of? Everything around you, all of creation, is within you. Have you ever took a close look at your eyes and then look at a picture of the universe? Have you look at like trees and the root connections and see how it compares to a nerve cell in that connection? Have you thought about like the rivers and that river system, and you look at your Venus system, the veins within? Everything that's on the inside is also on the outside, and everything on the outside is also on the inside. That's why everything is inside out. We manifest from the inside out. When you realize that the all is already within, and all that is it within is already without, you release fear. You look at it as it's an experiment. We are testing hypotheses over and over and over again to get to the desired result, the decreed, the called and decreed result. And you have an infinite array of choices to make to get there. And there's no road that you could take that the Most High God will not be with you, beloved. It is always with you. This one. Thank you guys so much. Look at this. Oh, the Most High is so good. Angelic protection on the deck they just chose. What did they say? Angels are here. You are safe. Right? You can speak to them. Angelic attunement, divine support. You are safe. You are safe. Yes, transformation. You are transforming every single day through the process of learning. This one? Yes. Do you want to show it? No. Do you want to show this? Listen, ask, receive instruction, be obedient. Allow them to help you, beloved. Yeah. Ooh, romance and connection. Didn't we see that? They did say that. It's one of these down here that say that. Potential romance. Yes. See? Potential romance. Eye candy. Somebody see you and you ain't even got to spread your wings. You ain't got to be peacocking and doing all this extra shit. They see you already. You gonna have a connection. You just probably on a pathway to it. Clearing karma. Clearing past shit, being reborn, releasing something, changing your mindset, changing your resonance, changing your polarity so that you could attract it. Somebody, yeah, that's what they told me to say. Cut the cord. See, cutting the cords to old shit. Karmatic clearing. Releasing. I'm here to release the shit. I'm just... That's what they said. That's what I felt. This one. Yes, opportunity and change. See, an opportunity to change. Definitely getting her holding that bird. You know what I mean? The birds to me always signify spiritual, connection. Like the advice. Like they deliver us spiritual messages. Yeah, divine timing. Divine timing is definitely a thing. I'm definitely getting the ability to open up gateways, portals, to walk through them, to change your timeline at any time, change your reality as we change our perception. Because we make it up in our mind anyway. When we make up in our mind that we are different, that we're going to do things different, we're going to see it different, it's instantly different. We just have to change our mind, beloved. It's just that easy. This one, yes. Just that easy. You do it with ease and grace. Gratitude is the attitude. So when you can see the past and everything that you went through and have a sense of gratitude for it and for everything that brought you through, the source of us living is always with you. You can sit in the now. I'm getting rest again. Rest, connection. I'm getting breathe. Relax and go with the flow. You enter into the flow and you change everything. You know that you are connected. You know that you are safe. You know that you are multi-spirited, Ashe. And all of those, the spirits within that's connected to the Most High, the eternal Lord of all of creation, right? That we are bits and pixels and pieces of it. We are the whole. We are the body, beloved. We are the body. So if you think about the body and you think about the body, which is creation, this body is whole, it's complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Everything that I need to heal, to persevere, to rise, to transform, to ascend is already built within. Everything to support that is already given unto us. A sacred plan, again, that divine decree. By divine decree, you have everything that you need. It is already with thee. Anything else in here, Spirit, say now? This. Expect miracles. Expect a miracle. Expect it. Know it. Get into that mindset. First of all, know that you are it. Your presence is a miracle, beloved. Everything that it took for all of that stuff to happen, whether it be your parents meeting, whether it be, all of that coming together, the cells and recombination and DNA, the development, the adversity of being in the womb, being born into an environment, everything that you went through on this track to be here today, you are a miracle. When you look at yourself like that, like it is a miracle that I still be, you resonate with that. Look what that does for your esteem. You looking at a miracle. You seeing it. And as you see a miracle, you will see miracles. Expect it. Anything else now? Which one would you like? See here, on this karma, the first top card is self-worth. You have a seat. And look, it is a thing to release, to see, to look back over that path and see the miracle in it. Can you see it? Destiny, your sacred plan. You on your road, and it's gonna happen, right? And there's multiple ways you can get there. And us being connected to the Most High God, there's no road you could take that leads you in the wrong way. You are always connected to the Most High. To tell you anything else is perpetuating fear, beloved. Vanity is here. We see expansion. We see faith. Anything else? Faith. Right? I'm definitely getting this journey, a faith journey. I'm getting divine mother, divine father, the alpha, the omega. I'm getting the spirit of intelligence moving on its breath of life and having faith. And I'm also getting these crystals that's down here. Crystals, right? I'm getting the fact that that magnetite crystal that we read on, right? The fact that it's already built in. It comes from an internal source, internal, external, how they like to say it. But it could be a mix of two, because we are a vehicle that's born of the earth, like this vessel, this earthly vessel. But what we need to magnetize, to connect to our environment, to call in what we want, being polarized is built in, beloved, and you can do it by faith. Expansion. Vanity. You want it in reverse, yeah. Release vanities, right. I'm also getting your leadership in reverse, right? Like the ability to lead self, and it could be out of a sense of fear, hesitation, not ready to take the risk. Thinking about the past and how things maybe didn't turn out so right, you know what I mean? But release those karma, release that energy, and always, know that you can bet on you can. Expansion. You will expand. And I'm also getting that true clarity. I mean, like asking and praying for help, allowing, letting them come in and do what they were sent to do, to help you, right? And I'm getting, yeah, letting them come in, letting them help you, letting them strengthen you. Yes, strengthen you so that you can get all the way to the end. What is divinely called and decreed for you. Anything else? Nope. Trust your feelings is here. Trust and express your feelings, right? Tell yourself the truth of what you feel. Ask for what you need. Rest and meditate and receive it. And I'm hearing clear, concise intelligence with no ambiguity, no confusion. Release it. Release the energy of fear in terms of being afraid, hesitant, unable to go forward and take the risk, beloved. Use it for what it's for, a protective mechanism, trusting your gut feeling and discerning, right? I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. I'm getting your spiritual team is with you to support you. You've asked for them to come and help you. But for them to sit on the sideline and watch you do everything by yourself, I don't think is the purpose. I don't think that's what you meant when you were asking, beloved. So you might need to just allow them to do some, pull back, relax and rest, and let them go to work. Give them permission to do so. Yes, that strength will be there. Support will come in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for each and every one of you. I love you. I do, just like I love me. That's my capacity. Just like I love the Alpha and the Omega that made me, that called me to be the infinite intelligence breathing, because the word lives in this day. And don't let anybody tell you anything different. You are always connected. It's built in to the next now. This was done. Ashe.